Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
How's it going?
I'm kind of tired emotionally, physically, mentally.
Worn out, y'all. Oh, let me hit the mute on that. Worn out. Sleepy, tired.
We had some issues. We were going to do this live from the house. And then Mercury retrograde then thunderstruck us.
Slapped us across the face a few times.
They said, no, you're not.
Yeah, I don't know if it's router issues, what kind of issues. We were going to do it on cellular, but then I was like, I don't know if that's going to be good.
No way.
We were like, let's just go up to the cottage. And yeah, so, but I spent, of course, way too much time trying to fix it.
That's your way.
Because that's my way. when tech stuff goes crazy, I get like this little worm in my brain that just tells me to just keep fixing it.
And I'm like, William, no.
He's like, no, let's just go. And I'm like, I can fix this.
I'm like, let's pivot. And he was like, I can do it. And then I was like, you know what would be nice? Is if we just went live and then we just get it over with, and then that's off of our brain.
Then you can fix it later, and no.
And maybe we'll make some money, and then we don't have the crying time.
So let's not have the crying time.
Please.
I'm hoping, like, I'm just trying to channel, like, maybe by the time we get home, it'll all just have worked itself out.
You know, I think because we had some storms come through, so maybe it might have been like something down.
I don't know what's happening, but
because you know how sometimes you can't control that business.
No, and then I can't control my brain when it says keep trying.
I don't know.
So
I guess if you were like a surgeon,
that would be a good thing. I have always, even from when I was young, sometimes got fixated on certain things, and other things I don't get fixated on at all. So
I think everybody's like that, right?
Maybe. Like I watched this.
Do you all have something that you're fixated with? One
particular thing. Mine, when I have an idea in my head and it won't come out. So I was watching this because I thought this was a relatively new thing for me. And then I started watching these old home videos. And in one of the home videos, my mom asked me what I learned in school today. I was in 3rd grade. It was my first day of school. And we were, my teacher was teaching us Spanish. She's the only teacher that taught Spanish in that age group. And I was trying to remember the word to tell my mom, and I could not remember it. And she kept trying to ask me other things, and you could tell everything she asked me was just like through one ear and out the other. Like I was just like nodding in agreement, or because I was still focused on trying to figure out that one word, and I was not going to settle until I got that one word. So technology is like that for me. Like when I see a tech problem, I can't move on because it should be easy. It should just work. I should be able to fix this. I used to take computers apart when I was a kid and fix them and change parts out, and I was really good at that. And so when things don't work, it makes me insane. But I'm sure y'all have stuff, right? I'm not the only one. Do y'all have stuff that you get stuck on? Let us know in the comments if there's something that whenever you're working on it.
When the cat doesn't want to hug me back.
Oh my goodness, Andrew goes crazy. When the cat decides that it wants to leave instead of hug him.
That's not good.
He gets wild about
that's their
hugs.
Job.
He's like, that's what they're made for.
If it's not friend-shaped, why friend-shaped?
So, yeah. Let's see who's here. Marianne is here. Susie is here. Susan is here. Hello, hello. Susan said, I had to make an unplanned visit to the Apple store because my iPad locked up. It's something. That's no good. That's no good. Hopefully they got it unlocked for you.
Who is it?
Susan Surreal.
I'd say come over and we'll help fix it, but that's too far.
That's way too far. Marianne says, I couldn't connect to the internet on Monday for about 7 hours.
Was that why? Oh, we weren't.
We didn't go live on Monday. That was during the eclipse.
Total eclipse of the heart.
Right. Marianne said, cats need alone time.
No.
He's like, no.
They can have it when I go to sleep.
Right? They have it all the time when you're not around.
I know. Why do they need special dispensation? They don't.
They don't. So tonight, we're going to try and get into it because we know we're already starting an hour later. We're not going to take too much time chit-chatting, but you know we like to. We got a lot to talk about all the time.
Not too fast. We've got. Did y'all do Jen's tutorial?
He's like, not too fast. Let's talk. Jen's tutorial. Her cloverleaf head pins. Super easy. Super simple. Well, I don't know about super easy, but they're simple as far as wire work goes. And we are going to. What am I saying? They're super simple as far as wire work. We're going to have a more difficult wire work one. That's where I was going. Coming up this week when I edit that video, which I haven't done yet, which will probably be done tomorrow night. Hopefully maybe tomorrow day. And
I don't know. You're going to be busy tomorrow day.
What am I doing tomorrow day?
I forgot.
But he knows I'm going to be busy. I know I'm going to be busy tonight. So I don't know if we'll get the editing done tonight. So it's either tonight or tomorrow. Cats are the rulers, though, says Marianne.
Who said?
Andrew's like, not for me. Rent. They don't pay rent. Their kisses and cuddles are rent. So, yeah, the Saturday morning tutorial this week is going to be super good. I should have put up a teaser. Here, wait. I think... Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can add an overlay from my photo library that shows what it's going to be. I have to scroll back because it's been a while since Jen sent me this photo. And I can give you an idea. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't save it yet. Nope. Sorry, everybody. It's not there. But it's nice. It's nice. Let me see if I can save it real quick from my computer. But it's a wire-wrapped gemstone pendant. And I think you're all going to love it. I think you're going to love it. Did you see, I posted today, too, about, while I'm looking for this, about the Laura Lunsford trunk show. We only have a few more days before we have to send back the Laura Lunsford trunk show. So if you want to get something from that show, I put an album up on the Facebook page, the Facebook, and that's only on our Allegory Gallery page. So if you want to check that out, get them before they go back. Because on the, I think next Wednesday or so, we have to ship them back. So you only have a few more days to grab those. And here. There it is. There's what we're going to be making for the Saturday morning tutorial. Isn't that fun? I think it's super nice. So it's kind of a caged crystal, and I think you're going to like it. I hope you like it. Anyway, let's see here. Who else is joining us today? Susan said they did. Yay, it was an easy fix, so we were able to go to Barnes & Noble. Apparently the recent system update was responsible. It would have been more fun to go to Star Cottage Studio, though. I know, right? We could have hung out. Come to us for your Apple fixes. Although the way today went, I didn't get to fix anything. Susan says, our felines rule our home with iron paws.
Well, not in our house.
Not when Andrew's around.
No.
They do take more advantage of White Daddy a little bit.
Correct.
But not Golden Daddy. Barnaby got to sit in the room with me today, which he was delighted about.
He snuck.
He snuck in.
I said no.
And he sat with me for a while. He helped me.
About that.
He was disgruntled. He helped me put the my pottery online. So if you didn't see, I launched 8 new pottery pieces in our online store. And they are now available if you'd like to purchase any. These ones I think are some of my best yet. They're some of my favorites. I had a hard time putting them up for sale.
That's good.
I know, isn't it? It's kind of good when that happens.
I feel like if
you know they're good then.
Yeah, at least you're happy with it.
Yeah, like when the artist actually feel like I never got this with Andrew's stuff because I'm like, it's all good. Why do you not think it's good? But now when I put things up on my own, I'm like, I don't know if that's worth that. I don't know if I should do it. Like I have a pricing system that I use, so I'm like, should that really be priced like that? But I'm like, but I'm trying to stay strong. And so these ones, some of these were really hard to part with. So I guess that means that I really thought I did a good job. So
good job.
Thanks.
Learning and growing.
Learning and growing. And so whenever y'all buy that pottery stuff, by the way, it helps me continue taking classes so that I can continue making things.
We were talking about that, about how we're going to fund our continued education and go out, you know.
Trying to fund it with what we actually make.
So, because I win a lot of scholarships, but the thing about the scholarships is that sometimes, like, they don't cover travel and they don't cover time away from work. So that's where, like, I'm getting a lot of money, but I need to supplement that.
Yeah. Marianne says some very nice pieces. Thank you. Michelle says, my caseworker told me that I look great and lost weight. This is under the care of my son, doing awesome under the care of my son. That's great.
Yeah, that's super good.
Like, it's really good when you feel it too. And it's nice to have that outside validation, right? Even though we shouldn't need that, it does feel good sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. You should use that when you're getting help.
Right?
I don't know.
Michelle said, I had my IHSS re-up today. I don't know if you know what that is. It's a program my son and I are on. That's good. I don't know what IHSS is, but whatever program it is, it seems to be working, and that's awesome.
What is it?
What is it? What's it stand for? Susan said, that's awesome news, Michelle. Marianne said, that's great, Michelle. So, yeah, let us know what that is, because I don't know.
Oh, don't forget to like and share, of course.
Boy, Andrew's getting to it before me.
What? How is this possible?
That earworm of mine got in there. Good.
Like and share.
Like and share, everybody.
Subscribe to our channel.
So, see, I don't even have to say it. Andrew's saying it all. Marianne says, we do need outside recognition. It does help. It helps a lot. It'd be nice if everything could come from within all the time, but
there's too much generational trauma.
that's a long road for many of us.
Self-validation.
That self-validation, that self-empowerment, completely powered by the self.
Self-love.
Michelle said, it's so I can be at home instead of being at the nursing home. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, that's definitely good. So I'm glad you're doing well on that program and you're able to keep doing it.
Some of our people, they have to go into nursing homes for help, and that's no problem if, you have to do that, but
yeah,
it's better if you can care for yourself.
Yeah, you can care for yourself, or you have family to help care for you. In-home supportive services. Nice. That's good. That's good. And that's very nice that you have a son that will do that for you.
Yeah, because that's not everybody can do that.
No. Marianne says, done as usual. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate it. It really, really does help.
Especially nowadays.
Oh, well, and the thing is, like, our YouTube channel, we're up to like 1919 or something like that. Like, we're starting to pick up numbers pretty quickly, knock on wood. We used to pick up like 12 subscribers in like a rolling period that it shows you, and now we're like at 130 subscribers every rolling period that it's showing us. So that's really exciting for us. It's still, a lot of it is based off of everyone watching the tutorials and watching these lives, but it's also one video took off real crazy, and I don't know how, but I'm glad for it. But the shorts that I put up, whenever we do little shorts, when you watch those, that really helps, because YouTube gauges a lot of stuff we hear right now from the short viewage. So yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting when we get subscribers, when people are interested in what we do. And we have a lot of things planned And so we want to get it out to the widest available audience.
You were working really hard on doing some new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope people like what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. The biggest news this week were the Luster collection, is the Luster collection. If you missed any of that news, I don't know how, because I've been sharing it everywhere, trying to push it out. Andrew's been sharing it on his. He's been making projects for it. We've been doing shorts and reels and everything. But if you did miss it, it's our latest thing here at Allegory Gallery. We are making these beautiful enamel pendants. They are enameled, they are mica coated, they are laser etched. It takes a lot of time for each pendant. There are at least 10 to 12 steps before they can go into the laser even. You know, because some people look at them and like, oh, they're a laser pendant. Well, they're not just a laser pendant.
It takes a lot of work.
It takes a lot of handwork. All the steps before the lasering are all done by hand.
Maybe we'll figure something out that's easier, but the way that we have right now, I mean, every time we do it, it gets a little bit faster and a little bit easier.
Yeah, because we create new muscle memory for it.
Well, no, I think also that too, but we also learned, like, for instance, we started doing our blanks a different way using, you have to go to our Patreon to see.
Patreon. By the way, let's put up that banner. Maybe.
I hope y'all have been enjoying the new content on Patreon, by the way.
Andrew has been pushing hard on the Patreon.
Trying
posting
to make a value for people so they feel like they're getting their money's worth.
Yes. Yeah, so we each time we find out new things, or we think of, like, we've done a lot of trial and error.
We're gonna go to a class and learn something new.
But we also, every time, we still are trying new things as we make these, to try to create ways that we can do it faster or better. Faster
better.
And better, hopefully.
Is that a song?
Faster, better, I don't know. Michelle says, share. I think I share your new pendants multiple times. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes, it never hurts to share multiple times.
We actually got an email today from somebody who said that they specifically found us because one of our mutual friends had shared about it.
Mm-hmm.
And so they specifically told us
which friend, who it was.
Maybe that friend's gonna get a prize.
A little gift, right?
A little something.
Marianne says, I love all the Patreon content.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and that's content you're going to see there first. We may debut some of that later on Allegory Gallery, or I'm going to do maybe some step outs of stuff on my William Tries things, but you're going to always see it in the Patreon first. So join if you haven't already.
See it anywhere else.
Yeah, that's the thing. You may not see it anywhere else. So join the Patreon. It's only $3 a month, $8 a month, or $12 a month. Whatever you want to.
It's all the same, basically.
You get mostly the same content. It's just how much you want to help us out every month, and what you can do every month, of course.
Yeah.
We're not, you know, a lot of you help us out in many different ways, but if you're able to, the Patreon is a way that you can help us out here at Star Cottage Studio with our videos that we do. They help fund like the Saturday morning tutorials, and the, you know, things to upkeep and improve Star Cottage Studio so that we can continue working from here.
I would love it if we didn't have to do that. If we could just give everything away.
I know.
But that's not how.
That's not how business works.
Our mortgage would not like that.
No. So, yeah. Patreon.com/Star Cottage Studio. There are people out there, they're like, what's Patreon? You've never heard of Patreon? It is a well-established website, everybody. It is not some fly-by-night. They've been around since like the blog times, I think. Like it's been...
Is it that long?
They've been around a long time, I feel like. They were one of the first kind of services out there that you could join to help support artists and things. So it's been out a while. And I know some people don't know what it is because it doesn't get all the recognition that like some of the other donation services and subscription services do.
That's because they don't have Nickety Doodle.
Yeah. But
so
like
OnlyFans, everybody knows OnlyFans.
Everybody knows OnlyFans.
This
because they may like there are some people that use OnlyFans for
not
not
sensuality.
sexual things, but for the most part, they are few and far between.
You don't do a random search.
Yeah, do not.
You won't get surprised.
Do not. But Patreon has been out there, and Patreon is one of those services, probably one of the very first services that do that.
I think they're like PG-13.
Yeah.
Because there is a content person you can mark it as like adult, but you don't get that in like your random.
Yeah.
Because I follow this comic book artist, and sometimes he draws
Yes.
some stuff.
Some nakedy doodah comics.
And that's because it's called Thirst Trap.
Yes.
And he will draw this thing that shouldn't get that attention, and yet he makes like $50,000 a month on that. I was like, what? I don't draw that.
You could draw that. Easy. Sandra's with us. Hello, Sandra says, hi, Michelle. Sounds like you had good news. That is great. Jermaine says, you guys are tricksters. When Andrew is live, I get notices that William is live. And now tonight, I got a notice that Andrew is live, and it's really William. That's weird.
Too.
Yeah, but I thought, I don't know. I didn't think I posted it on your thing or on my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just we posted it to actually fewer places tonight than sometimes I do. But that's weird.
I don't know.
Who knows? It's been, as we said, tech today.
Not our friend.
Not our friend today.
Well, if it is our friend, it's a difficult friend.
Yeah, difficult friend. Marion says, artists, archaeologists, and historians in my case. Nice. So,
Of stuff that you follow?
Of Patreon people. That's what I'm thinking. So that's that. Oh, I need to make another banner too, because we have a little bit of news. Andrew and I are going to try and go on a road trip.
I got some of my pieces. I found out, what was on Monday? It's something crazy. We found out pretty short order that some of my pieces are going to be at the Baltimore Jewelry Center. Oh, you know what else we should have probably, what's today? Thursday.
So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Because I was thinking it was Saturday, but that's not Saturday.
What's the 12th?
The 12th is tomorrow.
So that opening's tomorrow. And we have to finish up our pieces from class.
What? Oh my goodness.
That's not a problem. It'll take like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
For one piece.
Because we didn't bring them here. So
we'll have to go back anyways, feed the cats.
So here's the big news. This weekend we're having a sale in the online store. Road Trip, save 20%. So use the discount code Road Trip to save 20% online. You cannot save it on the luster pendants.
None of the new stuff.
Can't do it on my new pottery. And you can't do it on Andrew's artwork. So it's pretty much like the Easter sale. But there are a few other things I think thrown in there. So you can save it on the Allegory Gallery fine pewter stuff. You can save it on all the gemstones. You can save it on all the check glass, all the vintage stuff. Lots and lots of savings. Most pendants, even the sterling silver pendants we have in the online store, things like that, the bronze and silver things.
Oh, that's a good deal then.
Right? That's a very good deal. A lot of people do take advantage of the sales to get those pendants because some of those pendants, they're small, but they're like $42
Yeah, they're pricey.
because of what they are. They're sterling and bronze or just sterling. So use that 20% discount code for that. I can tell that it's 9 o'clock. My screen just went dark.
Isn't that crazy?
I know. And so
wild. I should get out of the habit of saying crazy.
Wild. It's wild. Marianne says yes on Patreon. Michelle says it's been a busy week. Susie asked, do you need me this weekend?
Maybe. It depends how much money we make.
Yeah, if we make some money, then maybe. Most likely we are going to go to Baltimore tomorrow and very possibly come back tomorrow. So we'll see. If we make enough money to get an Airbnb, we might stay the night tomorrow night. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. we'll keep you posted.
Sorry,
Thank you, though.
Susie.
Yeah, I wish we could tell you more, but right now we don't really have the extra, I think, to stay. So if we make a little bit of money on my new pottery that I put up and the lots tonight, then maybe we will get an Airbnb. Maybe the same one we got before, if it's available.
Nice. Maybe
And
go out to eat
go actually eat
instead of like packing
instead of packing food.
a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Susan said it's a long drive. It's 3 hours. It's like our drive for the eclipse, except the traffic is usually better.
I don't know because that bridge is out, so we'll have to see.
I don't know how that's gonna. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Remember that one thing that happened?
That one thing that
time?
happened at one time that didn't think it affected me too much.
Now it's gonna maybe affect you.
Yeah, Susie
wouldn't
says, just let me
surprise
know.
me.
Thank you.
That wouldn't surprise me if we had some problem.
Don't put it out there.
I know.
Oh.
Manifest positivity.
Knock on wood, right?
You know, I did manifest. Okay, so I got a rejection letter, which I was actually okay. So I'm not gonna say what I got a rejection letter for because you never know. Maybe they change their mind. Who knows? And I'm not trying to talk smack either because, who knows what they're trying to look for and if it did or didn't.
You've been on the other end of those things.
However, the piece that I submitted was like perfect.
He's like, it fit perfectly.
I mean, the story of our getting together is almost okay. So I wasn't going to say what it is, but they said it's a show called Misconnections. It almost was a misconnection.
Yep.
Almost exactly so. So I would have thought that the thing that actually happened, and we were actually alive during the time that Craigslist was like a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, misconnections on Craigslist, I don't know. Do they still have that?
I don't know. I know that they were possibly being sued at one point or something, or they were being under government scrutiny. So I don't know if they still have that or not for personal ads.
I don't know if that's a personal ad.
Yeah,
but that was like prostitution, which was not our way of meeting.
No, we did not meet that way. Neither one of us was in that field. Not that there's anything wrong with that field.
Sure, if
you
I
weren't.
don't think I could have made money. Maybe.
Maybe back then. Who knows?
I was more cute then.
Susan says, all that eclipse traffic was crazy everywhere. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And Susie said, just let me know. Thank you. So what else? So there's Road Trip, save 20% in the online store. That'll go through this weekend. And it will end Sunday at 11:59 p.m. We have not sent out any information about that yet, so you are the first to know. I wish we could have done it on some of the other things, but can't really do it on the brand new stuff.
No, because we didn't even make any our money back on that yet.
No. So, and we priced those like they're already priced like they should be on, like that's a sale. Really. So that's the news. So Saturday morning tutorial going to come up. We gave you a little sneak preview of that. We might be going on a road trip. We're probably going on a road trip, just whether we can stay or not. Or we gotta, as they say, beat feet back to home.
I really, really want to take this class in May on pinbacks. I would love to make enough money to do that.
That'd be good.
Because my pinbacks are kind of busted, and I feel like it would really up my game. So, yeah. I need to do something.
Gotta work on that.
Burn some bay leaves or something.
There is something wrong with certain kinds of prostitution. We're not getting into all the kinds.
Who's
Marianne. We're not getting into all the different kinds.
Exploitation?
Yeah, if you want to do it for yourself on an OnlyFans, and we're all sex positive here.
Did our numbers just drop?
I know. That actually went up. So
oh, good.
we're
Who wants to talk about that?
Maybe that's what we should be talking about more.
That'll be our new thing.
Right.
We're not afraid to talk about the hard conversations.
We're not afraid to have the hard conversations. Yes, we don't want the hard
People
conversations.
Lose their mind. I can see it now.
I know.
I get the email. I didn't appreciate that talk.
I know. So what else? that's about it. We've already talked long enough. Probably we should start showing you some stuff. We're going to show you some microfaceted gemstone strands tonight. I think we got them really good prices. I think they're all under $12.
This is all new stuff.
They're
too,
all new. I think it's all under like $12. Crazy. We have a $15 strand.
I think so.
I think we have one $15 strand, and then the rest of them are, I think, all under 12. Marianne says, that's all I'm saying. That's right, right? Just
unless the viewers go up, then feel free.
those viewers keep going up, right? Susan says, just post more pictures of those adorable, cute kitties.
Is that what's gonna make us money?
We'll post lots of kitties.
The
We have lots of
freeloaders.
cats. Those freeloaders. We have lots of cats, and we can make lots of
the
pictures.
one's a thief.
Yes.
Tallulah,
She's still a thief.
she can't help it. Bless her heart. She just tries.
She grew up on the
to be
streets, and she takes what she needs.
good. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
She creates a little nest of stuff.
All right.
It's like
I'm
she
gonna
doesn't
show
want to
her.
be. She doesn't want to be insecure about her ways.
I feel that.
She's gonna hoard it all, so she's not ever insecure again. Like, can't blame the girl. Oh wait, can y'all see that? She's in there thieving in the little. She opened the cabinet door herself, and is in
Even
there
though the
thieving.
garbage can is blocking it.
The garbage can blocks it. We have other things blocking it. She manages to move everything pretty quietly. Pretty
I don't know if
quietly.
it's that quietly.
I don't usually hear it.
Usually you're asleep.
That's true. She doesn't usually steal when I'm around.
And then when I'm up, then it's called a thievery hour.
The thievery hour. She's like, you're supposed to be in bed.
You know what I think it is that you know how sometimes people like negative attention, like they do stuff on purpose bad so that they get attention. Like I did this for like a phase, and then I got my butt spanked too many times, and I was like, "This is dumb."
This is dumb.
I'll find that inner validation. See how we circle back there? We did a throwback, as they say.
Throwback.
Anyway, so sometimes I think she does things on purpose to get attention. Like she'll do this thing where like she'll see that we're sitting there, and then she'll like do something on purpose.
Instead of just jumping up with us.
Because
'cause
she
she
doesn't
could.
actually like that though.
No, she doesn't.
She's kind of cuddly, but only when she wants to be, and
Yeah.
But she does like attention
She likes attention, but not too close, not too smothering.
and kind of negative.
You give her those little hard butt taps that you do to a cat. She likes those.
I was like, this is not a punishment for you. You like that too much.
Yeah. Susan says, you two read my mind. I was thinking about microfaceted gemstone strands. Oh, good. And we got good prices. All new stuff and good prices.
Limited quantity, of course.
Limited quantity, very limited on each one.
Some of it's just one.
A lot of them are just one. Some of them we have like up to, I don't know, 12
Two.
or something. No, but that's rare. We don't have. Most of them are like 1 to 2. Susan says, Phil growled at a car making a loud backfiring noise. He wasn't a fan. Yeah, it thunderstormed today, and Gilbert growled when it thunderstormed, and he ran. He does not like those noises either. Marianne says, cats are experts at doing that. The negative attention, negative reinforcements. Michelle says, cats also just like to be in trouble. Sometimes I feel that way.
With our cats.
I know. Even Barnaby, like he sees the attention the young ones now get when they tear up the furniture and when they thieve
You don't need to learn that.
and when they cry at us. And so now he's like, his voice has changed. It's gotten more kitten-like.
I know, it's so weird.
And
It's
sometimes he
even-
still has his voice that comes out, but a lot of times, like we were trying to leave the house today, and he was crying in the most high-pitched little kitten voice that I've ever heard him come out of his mouth. And I was like, what is this? Who are you, child?
You're not my child.
I know, that's not my
Who
boy.
are you?
So he's been doing that. Then he jumps up on top of the couch where you can see him and starts digging his claws in and looking at you. And I said, you don't need to do that. You can just come up and get attention. It's all right. But then he runs off into the other room like he wants you to follow him. Like he has a plan. is a plan. He either wants to go downstairs, go out, or get crunchies, because now they've been getting little crunchy snacks.
When are you gonna quit that business?
I know. That's what they're trying to thieve out of the
You know
drawers.
what? That caused so many problems.
So bad.
Because they like it. They can't.
They
can't
love the crunchy
give
snacks.
them the lobster consomme and quail eggs, and they're like, no.
They're like, nah, I'd rather have crunchy snacks.
Some of the dirt cheap crunchy food.
But it does. It's good because it's good once in a while because it does help them keep their teeth cleaner.
Yeah, that was one thing.
But and Gilbert has had better breath since we've had some crunchies. So that was one thing. But they know they're in the drawer or in the cabinet, and they try to get them.
And they break out.
Right.
So one time there's a locked cabinet that we keep the food in, and it's this metal container kind of thing, and they somehow opened the door.
I don't know how.
I don't know. They haven't done it since, but somehow they opened the door.
They just did the other day.
Oh.
They did it. All the cans were knocked over inside. Somebody went in there and rolled around.
Rooting around.
They couldn't get the big snacks though, because they were up on the other shelf. But they got up on one of the shelves and knocked all the cans over. The one door doesn't securely shut as well as the other one.
I'm gonna put
You need to stick through them.
Bike
block. Susan says, my two guys take the attitude that it's our problem, not theirs.
Susie, we'll give you the combination lot.
Suzanne says, feed those cats.
They get plenty.
They're
get so picky. Oh my gosh, they won't eat that food on their plates, but then they'll do like thievery action to get that.
So, I don't know. They get good food, then they love the good food for like a week, and then they want junk food.
That's like me though. So
I can't blame them, I know. I'm like, no, I would want some crunchies once in a while too. Once in a while.
I like chips.
Oh, Julie Katz joined us over on Instagram. Hello.
I haven't seen you
I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you're doing well.
Since pandemic time.
I know. Andrew really hasn't. I saw you a few times in town.
I think I spotted the back of your head in town once. You're crossing the street.
Suzanne says, now Cinnamon is stealing my husband's underwear, LOL.
For what? Just
you know,
because, right?
Just because they can, because they know it makes you crazy.
For negative attention.
Right?
Right?
Susan says, like human kids.
No, I don't need that.
It's like, that's why we didn't have human kids. Anyway, let's get started with the gemstone show. So we're going to do some microfaceted gemstones, not super expensive pricing, $15 and below, and most of them below that. And most of them are $10 strands.
I don't know how we're gonna make any money off these.
I know this is what you call cash flow, everybody, for a road trip. That's how it is. So let me turn this camera around, and let me put up the banner.
Oh, yesterday we did bead embroidery.
Oh yeah, that's a thing too.
William added all the stuff that you need for that on the internet.
Yes. So if you're looking for the lacy stiff stuff, if you're looking for the glue, as long as you're in the US, if you're looking for the needles, they are all in the online store. I made a new category right under the Luster Collection category that is a little section from our lives. And I put them in there so you can easily find them. Hopefully.
Boy, the rain's coming down.
I know, the rain was coming down hard before and now it's back.
Maybe that's why the internet wasn't working.
I know. Okay, Andrew, you're going to have to help me with some of these stones.
Yeah,
This one I know. Susan says, Smokey tries to pop open the bathroom door. He's saving us from the bathroom monsters, right?
your poop buddy. Barnaby tried to do that. I was like, I'm good.
You're good.
I can do by myself.
So if you'd like to claim these, this is like all of our times. Most of y'all here that I see are regulars. MF1, we're going to ask you to send us an email to info@allegorygallery.com. That's up here and scrolling down here. Just put MF1 in the subject line if you'd like to purchase this and hit send. Please send a new email every time. Do not reply to your old emails to send another one. Just send a new one each time. First come, first serve, however it comes into our email. You cannot claim via Messenger. You cannot claim via comments. Only emails count. And this is Fluorite. Microfaceted Fluorite. Where's my calipers?
That's
There
the
they are.
story of. Oh, you found it?
I do. And the batteries included. The batteries on. I replaced all the batteries in the calipers.
Wow.
These are about 3.2 millimeters, so about 3 millimeter faceted rounds. And this is some really pretty fluorite. I love these cameras on the phone now that we can get up close. It used to be we used to show these microfaceted, and it was like, here you go. I hope you can see. Enjoy. Now we can get up here. $15 microfaceted fluorite, 1 strand available. Oh, let me pull up the email to see if anybody's buying them. I'll try and tell you if we sell out of anything. Okay, let's, oh, come on, move that over. Boy, the technology today. All right. So far, this one is still available. So far. I know, but it didn't go right away. So there it is. Fluorite, MF1, only one of them available, $15. I think that's the only $15 strand we have, if I'm not mistaken. That one's just such a nice one, we couldn't go less than that.
It used to be, when these first came out, as $24 to $30 for the microfaceted.
Right.
I'm not playing.
He's not playing. He's telling the truth. All right. This looks like quartz to me. Hello, Amy. Says divisive topic. I'm guessing you're watching back on the prostitution topic that we had earlier.
Or maybe the cats.
Maybe the cats. I don't know. All divisive topics. So this is round quartz, and these are 2.4 millimeters, so about 2 millimeters. 2 millimeters.
2.5, I would say.
2.5. And you can
matters, but then it adds up.
Right. So there are 15 strands of this available. You don't get all of these for $12. They're $12 each.
Yeah, we're not taking it apart.
We just didn't take it apart to show, but there they all are. Beautiful, clear quartz at about 2.5 millimeters. These are faceted rounds, and that's MF microfaceted 2, MF2, not other MFs.
That's another thing.
I know.
I thought of it after we posted.
I know. We started making them like, oh, MF. So we all got what's his name in our heads right now, right? Yep. We've all got Samuel L. Jackson in our heads right now.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
Right? Can you imagine him saying microfaceted? Susan says LOL.
That's like that children's book. To go to sleep.
Go to sleep, yeah.
So this is a mix and match strand.
This is a mix and match strand. This is a delight right here. MF3, $12. You get a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. Look at all those stones on there. There's some carnelian. There's some, looks like tourmaline maybe. Looks like some quartz. Some maybe obsidian in there. Citrine. Maybe some prehnite. Some, looks like some peach moonstone. All different things. Only 1 strand available. MF3, only $12. Michelle says microfaceted rounds are so pretty. They are. I like it. I like it a lot. So $12 and MF3 has sold. Thank you so much. Remember, everybody, we are trying to get some money to go on our road trip to Baltimore to see Andrew's piece in a show.
Pieces.
Pieces. Andrew's pieces. Yeah, that's right. We sent like 3, right? pieces in a show, and if we make enough tonight, we can stay. If not, we're probably still going to go, but we have to come back.
Maybe sleep in the parking lot.
Sleep in the parking lot? They don't even have a parking lot. So
sleep on the street.
Sleep on the street.
The arms of the angel.
Now, what are these, Andrew? These are light and beautiful light blue.
You know what that is.
What is that?
Electric appetite.
Electric appetite.
They're zinging at you, aren't they?
I
Singing
love
at you.
that. It's that neon appetite. Beautiful. MF4. 4 of them available. $12 each. $12 each. I think these are really good prices for these. Oh, and the size on these are small. 1.9. So 2 millimeters. 1.9. 2 millimeter microfaceted rounds. These are rounds, not rondelles. That matters to you. And this is neon appetite. MF4, $12 each. 4 strands available. Susan says, no, don't sleep on the street in Baltimore. It's the East Coast version of St. Louis.
We'll make friends.
Making friends.
When they try to bust out the window, you're like, hello.
Hello, I'm still here.
You'll be like, do you need help?
Do you need help?
Go around.
Says, go help them, William. What is this one, Andrew? This is a plated something. Electroplated.
Yeah, that's a beautiful. It's got that. It's Amazonite, and then it's got that Mercury silver finish. Like some of people, they call it titanium.
Or platinum, right? There's a platinum
Titanium
finish.
plated. I don't know if it's actually titanium though, so I don't like to say that. But it's this silver mercury finish on the Amazonite. Isn't that pretty?
It is. MF5, $12 a strand. And those are just about 3 millimeters, 2.8, 2.9. Just about 3 millimeters. Beautiful MF5, only $12. $12. Susan said that appetite color is amazing. Yes, it was. And we've sold some of those. We still have some available, though. Not sold out on the appetite yet. And we still have some of MF5. We sold one of the MF5 so far, so we have 2 left. Next up, this one I think is going to go fast because this one should be more than $12. And this is
my love language.
Check that out.
If any of y'all know me, you know my love language.
You know, beautiful Labradorite.
The beloved.
Does anyone ever get tired of Labradorite?
No.
I don't think so.
Not me.
MF6, $12 only for this strand.
That was my first stone crush.
1 strand available, and these are 3.5 millimeter rondelles. 3.5 millimeter faceted rondelles. MF6, 1 strand available, $12. And that's a nice strand. Look at that bling. Susan says, oh my, that Labradorite rocks, right? It's just super flashy. And for 12 bucks.
I can do that for $12, I'm guaranteed.
No way.
I faceted 1 stone. I was like, ooh, I'm tired.
There's this guy in Johnstown that he's come to Ligonier, but I missed him every time he would come into the shop. And he wants to get together, but he does stone carving, and he was sharing on his Facebook page all these stones that he made, all these beads that he made. And so hopefully we'll be able to talk to him and maybe get a tour of what he does once we're up in Johnstown.
Nice.
Yeah. I
guess a lot of rough.
Yeah. I don't know if he does it for other people or not, but he got some supplies. I think the last ones he did were turquoise. He got some rough turquoise chunks, and he turned them into beautiful turquoise strands.
Strands?
Yeah.
Wow.
They were graduated smooth rondelles. I think he made 2 different strands. One had veining in it, and one didn't.
Like a hue vein?
Yeah. Had that metallic, beautiful metallic veining, and one had less than the other. Now, what is going on here? I'm getting tangled up a little bit.
I love these.
All right, everybody. Oh, and MF6 has sold finally. I didn't think it'd take that long. MF6 has sold. Next up, MF7, $12. And what are these ones?
Hessite garnets, bro.
Those are Hessite.
They look like it.
Yeah, they do. I'm not always good when the stones are this small. I don't know why.
Well, there's not enough surface area.
It's hard for me to tell. Hessite garnets. MF7.
I love those.
Only $12 for Hessite garnets.
Per strand.
Yes, per strand. There are 3 strands available that we're showing you. But look at those, and let me give you the size on those. Those are 3 millimeter, 3.1, 3 millimeter, exactly. Beautiful, beautiful Hessite garnet faceted, micro-faceted rounds. Anybody like those? What do you think of those? Anybody else like the Hessite garnets like we do?
I love them. They feel so like powerful.
They've got nice weight to them. Like these are just nice
that
little.
Color just feels like it's like supercharged.
Luxe. It's a good color. Look at that. Look at them shine too. Beautiful strands. Beautifully well made. MF7. $12 a strand only. Marian says it's my favorite garnet type. Nice.
I like a lot of kinds.
I like the garnets. I like the purple garnets.
I like purple, green, orange, red, yellow.
Orange ones are really nice. All right.
In one of the books I'm listening to, one of the characters with a garnet necklace. I was like, does that look nice?
Is this aqua, Andrew? Is it a plated?
Yes, aquamarine with the sparkle.
The sparkle. The titanium plating, or whatever it actually is.
Because some people call it diamond coat, but it's for real not. So I don't like to tell people stuff that's not
right.
real. Like somebody said that something is 24 karat gold color, but it's not 24 karat. So
yeah. That's why when we try to say like silver toned or silver color, if it's not silver, even though the description of something like it's silver, but it's not made of silver. We try to be very transparent that way. So this is aquamarine. There's a little bit of moss aqua on the end here, you can see, and then it goes into aqua.
Isn't that pretty? That's
super pretty. This is only 1 strand available, MF8. You get all different kinds on here. Some of these really transparent ones, some of the more gray blue, some of the glaciery colors, some of the little more moss aqua, a little bit more green in them. Like the ends have some more of the green. There's some more heading toward this end now. So like, see?
Do you like hear the bell? The chimes going.
Chimes going crazy out there. Our wind chimes.
The pitter patter.
MF8, $12. Michelle says beautiful aquamarine.
Isn't it?
One strand available only. One
Don't
strand
you want that?
available. Gorilla Discourse has joined us on Instagram. Terry for Art has joined us on Instagram. Gorilla Discourse says, hi, Andrew and William, yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Who is Gorilla Discourse?
I know your Instagram name, but I'm not placing.
I'm gonna look it up.
Because I know I've seen your Instagram name. I'm terrible with matching name, like screen names, though, with people. What is that one again?
Hold in the light because I can't see.
That's that moss, right?
The green one.
Moss, yeah, moss agate.
Oh, I follow you.
Moss agate.
Oh, I know who that is.
I was gonna say, is that?
I'm not gonna say your name if you want it to be secret.
Yeah. That's. I was gonna say I think it might be, but I didn't want to.
I'm used to your other name.
I know. Because I saw that pop up, I'm like, who is this again? And then I looked. So this is a moss aqua. No, moss agate.
It's nice and green.
Beautifully green color. Susan says, Aquamarine is my birthstone. I really didn't like it until I started coming across the fuller range of colors that it comes in, not just the very pale watery blue. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that nice?
MF9, $12 only. Moss agate. And these are faceted rondelles coming in at 3.8, so about 4 millimeter. 4 millimeter. But look how pretty green they are.
I miss you, by the way.
We haven't seen you in a long time. I don't know if you're still watching or not. I looked over. I know Instagram, it doesn't tell us, and I don't know if it's really, if it shows us exactly when people join, because it's like sometimes they join and I talk to them and they're not there. Like a ghost. MF9, both of those have sold. Thank you so much. Sold out.
That's my favorite.
I know, that's a good one. That's a good one. They have beautiful coloring to them.
I'm trying to arrange
Is
my
this-
rainbow board.
Is this a topaz or like a peach moonstone?
This is peach
Is it
moonstone.
peach moonstone? Okay. So tiny, tiny. It's very hard to tell. Tiny peach moonstones.
Aren't those pretty?
Look at how
Peach
tiny.
fuzz, y'all.
Yeah, peach fuzz. Color of the year. What?
You want to be Pantone correct today?
Pantone correct? I thought you said, are you coming correct today? I was like, what? What about? What?
I'm laying it down. Gonna rumble.
Right? Come correct, y'all. So peach moonstone. Tiny, tiny. Let me get you a... These are like 1.9, just under 2 millimeter strands. 1.8 in some cases. So beautiful. Michelle says, oh, they shimmer. They do. They shimmer and they shine. So MF10. These are only, by the way, we've dropped down now into the $10 range. If you didn't notice, only $10 a strand.
That's very affordably priced, I think.
Yeah, I think this is a great deal. And beautiful strands. I've not been telling you. I think all these strands are about the same length. They're all about 12 to 13, 14-inch strands, somewhere there, between 12 and 14 inches. Isn't that lovely? MF10. Oh, and by the way, we have about 26 lots tonight, so we're getting close to halfway.
We don't have a ton of lots today.
You know, there aren't a ton of lots. There was too much going on getting here and getting ready.
We just wanted to focus mostly on the microfaceted.
Yeah, we don't want to mix up everything tonight.
Do you like theme shows like that where we have like a theme?
I know people said they like the miscellaneous shows, so maybe we have people that don't like the themes as much.
I don't know. I kind of like it. 'Cause then
This is real turquoise, yes?
Yes. Let me see.
Just want to make sure it's not like
Yeah, that's turquoise.
it's turquoise.
Yeah, even have the veining on
That's
it.
what I thought, but just want to confirm. MF11 turquoise. 1 strand available. And there's a little bit of blue and a little bit of green.
A little bit of kind of white.
A little bit of very light, yeah, getting into the light.
I want to watch that spider wick.
Marianne says, I like most of the lives with this laughing face. Michelle says, both. Suzanne says, I like them. I just don't have a lot of money. We get it. We get it. Jermaine likes the themes.
Oh, good.
This is MF11, $10. And these are tiny. These are 1.8 millimeter.
I hope for our shows, even our selling shows, people feel comfortable coming to, even if they don't have a lot of money.
Yeah. That's why we try and do a lot of chatting at the beginning. So there's always, you don't have to feel pressure always to buy. And I know we always are generally, well, oftentimes like today, we're doing like a road trip and we're raising money, but we don't mean that to make more pressure on you. We just like to keep
Unless you like the pressure.
Unless you want the pressure. But no, we just like to keep you in the loop in our lives.
I found out about these dominatrixes that financially cripple people and they like it. And I was like, I could do that.
It's like, I wonder if I could get in that action.
I know. I have to work out and then, like, I don't know, do something different. But, the one they're like, I got this bill. Who's going to pay it? And then people, like, do it. They, like, fight about who can pay the bill.
I know.
I was like, where do I get in on
They're
this?
like, I just had dinner. Who's going to pay for my dinner? And then they get lots of money from people to pay for their dinner.
I know.
And then they get told that they're bad things, and then they like it.
I could do that. So easy.
That was MF11, everyone. $10. Oh, Chris Caitlin joined us out there on Instagram. Thank you.
Howdy. Instead, I'm like, well, maybe we won't have to have ramen tonight.
Right. Maybe
ramen's
not.
Not good for your heart, but you can't have everything right.
No, I cannot. No, I cannot. Some of it has that MSG. I got to stay away from that. I used to like it. I used to like MSG.
I like it.
It gives a good flavor, but it's not good if you have AFib.
No.
Unfortunately. So this is some rose quartz, y'all. And this is little. At least I think it's rose quartz. It looks like rose quartz to me. It's little. Look at that. Michelle says, I feel no pressure. I enjoy watching the lives. Did I say that? I read that. Thank you. I'm glad.
People feel like they can come and hang out and they don't have to feel like burdened.
Yeah. You can come. You can hang out. You can comment. Just because you comment doesn't mean we expect to see your name pop up in emails and stuff. Like, we just like to hang out. Sue says, it's fun hanging out with the people who love beads and jewelry as much as I do. Right. That's what it's about. I mean, we got to keep this creative boat afloat, but
castle.
The creative castle now. We're not a boat anymore.
No, I'm a creative castle. I've always said that. Keep the creative castle afloat.
The castle floats.
Because I read that book about how that castle moves around. Hall's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones, and I wanted to be like that my whole life.
So that's what you are now.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Some rose quartz.
And what it really is a castle.
What really is a castle?
I have a mine castle, like a mine palace. Is that like the same thing?
These are 1.9 millimeter, everybody. Marion says, love looking at the beads. Me too. They make you happy. All right. Ooh, what is this? This has got some AB coating on it, it looks like. Unless... Yeah, this got some AB coating on it. Quartz, AB coated quartz. MF 13. Unless this is moonstone. Is this moonstone? Because they're not all coated.
No, there's no coating.
That's moonstone then.
That's white moonstone, but it's got blue flash.
There you go, everybody. See, it's not coated. I was like, they're not all coated.
That's how the stone is.
Mm-hmm. So
It's shining at you.
this is moonstone, everybody.
Usually when you get moonstone, it's kind of whitish.
That's what I was like, this is real clear. MF13, that one has already sold.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let me
Look
show you
at
what
it
you,
flashing at
I know, I'll
you.
show you what you're getting.
I'm interested.
I know, only $10?
Cool. My
Cool.
love language. I would
Right.
shop this show.
I was like, I'd be shopping this show. 3.8 millimeter faceted rondelles. Somebody already claimed that. Sold. Thank you so much.
I love it.
Marty the Dragon joined us on Instagram. Thank you so much.
How's your studio going, Marty? Marty's fundraising to open her own studio. If you don't know who Marty Brown is, I met Marty Brown one time when we were in Tucson and we got stranded because of all these delays. And I think we ended up having to stay in a hotel in like the middle of nowhere, Arkansas. Or no, was it Texas? I can't remember.
Pre-night?
That is peridot.
Peridot. I was going to say rapid, green apatite. Peridot. This one, peridot, not faceted. So part of our microfaceted show, but not faceted rounds.
Oh, they're not. That's weird.
They got in the mix, but that's okay. They're still small, right? So peridot.
If they did facet it, they then tumbled it off. But Marty Brown, she works in niobium, and she's working on setting up her own studio for folks to come and visit. So.
Nice. 2.7 millimeter rounds, not faceted. 2.7 millimeter rounds. MF14, we do have 2 of those strands. This is the other strand. Just to show you. Peridot. Michelle says, my birthstone. Nice. There you go. There we go. MF14, only $10 a strand. These are really nice quality stones at this price too, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, they're nice.
Now this looks like it's a coated one.
That is
Coated labradorite.
correct. Only
MF15.
$10.
I know. I know.
That should be more.
He's like, that should be more. Look at that. So it's labradorite. So you got the flash. You can see all those little flashes of blue in there in the labradorite, but it's also coated with that mercury, titanium, whatever you want to call it, coating. Diamond finish. Whatever the kids are calling it these days.
And by kids, he means middle-aged gemstone sellers.
Right. Like us.
And I'm not disparaging.
No. So these are beautiful little labradorites, and they are 1.9 millimeter approximately, 1.9 millimeter, so just about 2 millimeter faceted rounds.
Little itty bitty things.
Little itty bitty things.
Because sometimes you don't want like Jumbotron, you just need a little bit of sparkle.
Right? There you
I used to do a design where I would make like little hoops of these microfaceted, and then you just string them on like just loops of these gemstones, the small ones, and then put a really cute kind of like a decorative what do they call that? Where it's like a covers the crimp cover.
Crimp cover.
And I used to sell those all day long.
MF14, both of those have sold out. Thank you so much. Those were the peridot. And this is a labradorite, but not coated. At least I don't think so. It doesn't look like it.
I used to have this thing where I it was like called something bar, maybe necklace bar. I can't remember. But I would make all these little tiny components, and then you buy a base chain, and then you kind of mix and match depending on your style, and then you can swap it out, and you could like have a collection of these little charms and things I made.
Nice.
I did that back in New York.
Look at these. I was going through, there's all these blue flashes, and suddenly there's like these yellow flashes. You see them right there?
That's a pretty one.
Mm-hmm. And look how clear this labradorite is. You see all the way through them, right to that strand going through. But yet look at the flash you get. This is MF16, only $10. And these are 2.1 millimeter, so 2 millimeter faceted rounds.
That was pretty.
They are really pretty. Oh, I just can't stop looking at those. Those are super delightful. MF16, only $10.
I think we got a good deal.
Yeah, we did.
And we're passing it along.
Yeah, we are.
I was trying to find that strand that I had hanging out of the old time prices.
Michelle says you can weave these microfaceted beads as a fringe for a bracelet or add them into a necklace.
That'd be pretty.
That'd be very pretty. All right, for those of you who like these mix and match strands, we've got another one of these. Mix and match, MF17, $10, 2 strands available. I'm going to show you both of them. And MF16 has sold. Thank you so much. This is MF17, these mix and match strands. Look how pretty. All different kinds of stones. These are faceted rounds. This is kind of a lighter, like the lighter stones than the first strand we had. Look at all those.
I think those are really fun.
I love these. So let me show you that, what they look like without scrolling along. Look at those.
There's some really good ones.
Yeah, there are. It looks like that might be a ruby on there.
That garnet looks particularly nice.
Beautiful, beautiful strands. MF17, one of those has sold. We have one left at $10.
Oh, good.
Somebody likes those. That came up real quick. Somebody likes those mix and match strands as much as we do.
Ooh.
Now here's the more white moonstone, right? I know.
Is that one coated?
I don't think so, is it?
Oh, it's just
that's flashy.
Sparkle
Just sparkle, yeah.
Wow.
MF18 moonstone.
That sure is pretty.
Look at that. It looks like it could be coated, but it's not.
That's natural.
It's that natural moonstone flash, flashy flash.
I'm into it.
You get those hints of the blue flash in there too, once in a while.
That sure is pretty.
MF18, $10 a strand only. 2 strands available. You need some of that white, doing some black and white designs, or need that basic. This is a beautiful little bit of flash to add. Sorry, these are all getting pushed down as I move. The strands are so long. And these ones are just about 2.8 millimeters. You got a little bit of that black in there that you get with moonstone. So pretty. MF18, 2 available at $10 each.
What are your favorite gemstones?
What are your favorite gemstones, everybody? Now, what is this one? That coated
Beautiful.
gray moonstone?
These ones are
Or topaz?
not topaz. It's a coated. Let's look coated. One moment, please.
Suzanne says, I like topaz and garnet. That one's an odd bird. It's almost like it's mixed moonstones. Gray, peach.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I think it's a mixed moonstone.
Yeah, mixed natural moonstone with a coating.
Marion likes all except the pink ones. So we have 2 of these strands available. It's a mixed moonstone strand. Final answer. So you're getting the peach moonstone, you're getting some white moonstone, some gray moonstone, or blue moonstone. And it's coated. So you see some of that blue moonstone flash in there on some of them. But you're getting all different kinds, sometimes 2 in the same bead. And some peach with some of that gray. That's why it threw me off at first.
Because they have the kind of clear ones.
Mm-hmm. So there are 2 strands of those available. MF19, they are 2.1 millimeter beads, 2 millimeter beads. Michelle loves red garnets, rubies, onyx, and hematite. Let me show you the other strand too. Mixed moonstone, coated with that extra little bit of luster. Yeah, look, there's some of that real moonstone. Look at that flash and that moonstone there. These are just really pretty. Really pretty. Keep bumping the camera, sorry. I probably put the camera down further than I should have. I love these mixes like this. Susan says, wonderful mixed coated moonstone strands. I think so. Let me show you what they look like all together. Look at that. Jermaine says,
It is weird. It's showing that I'm live.
I didn't think I picked your name at all.
I don't know how it works out.
Oh, you know what? Well, that's weird because I'm on my phone. Sometimes I notice when you go live, it says you're live, but it's not on your profile. It's under one of our groups. But it still shows you as live, and then it takes you to the group now. Is it saying it's live in your profile? That's weird. Maybe
That's neat.
But you, Yeah, I wonder if that's weird. And it doesn't say I'm live. I know. Strange. Okay. Well, it's not Andrew that's live.
Glover boson.
Yeah. Let's see here. This is, boy, my words are not coming to me tonight. Fluorite. We got another fluorite strand, this time smaller than the first. MF20, only $10 for the micro-faceted fluorite rounds. Kara's favorite is Labradorite and Amethyst. Amy says, according to my collection, everything is my favorite. Right. This is a really pretty strand. One strand available at $10 of the fluorite. Who loves fluorite? I love fluorite. This is about 2.5 millimeter strand, depending on where you're grabbing it. 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5 millimeter strand of lovely, beautiful fluorite. Look at that sparkle. I love the microfaceted stuff because even if stones aren't always that sparkly, it often brings out a lot of sparkle in them. Lovely. MF20, $10. Is that an apatite?
This looks like, yeah, I would say that.
Apatite?
Yeah, but not as electric.
It's not the neon. Apatite? These are tiny. How big are these? These are like 1.6, 1.7. So not quite even 2 millimeters. These are really tiny little apatite faceted rounds. Look at those micro facets on there. Oh, our friends at Talisman have joined us. Good to see you all again out there. I haven't seen you in real life in a while. MF21, $10 only for this strand. Marianne says, seriously though, my favorite gems are Hessite Garnet, Carnelian, and Peridot. Beautiful apatite. Tiny, tiny faceted rounds. One strand available. MF21. Hello, Danette. Good to see you here, Danette. Hopefully all is going well for you. You're just joining us just toward the end. We had some bad tech issues, so we got a late start ourselves today. So we have a shorter number of lots. And this is some of that neon apatite again. A little larger this time, MF22, but only $10. It got bigger, but it got, I think, less money. Look at that neon apatite.
Aren't those pretty?
It's naturally that way, y'all.
I think I showed a natural crystal like that one time.
It's crazy. Who thought they could be that color? Isn't that beautiful? Neon apatite. And these are 2.6 millimeters. So 2.5 millimeter beads about. Danette saw a beautiful bald eagle today. Got nice pictures. Very excited. Nice. You don't see those very often, do you? Especially around here. There's apparently some around here by one of the lakes. Is that where you saw them, or was it near closer to you. This is MF22, $10 only for Neon Apatite.
Do you think we should do an AG live challenge?
Ooh, AG. And the MF22 is sold. Thank you so much. An AG Live challenge.
How about something with microfaceted gemstones?
There you go. So let me put up the banner here. Where's my banner? So everyone knows. AG Live Challenge. Hashtag AG Live Challenge. Put something in the Allegory Gallery Design Challenges group that is made using microfaceted gemstones. Microfaceted gemstones. And we have some smoky quartz here today. Smoky quartz, MF23. MF23. Boy, look how pretty that is. It's almost got flash to it, being smoky quartz. Wow. Then it says the eagle is about 1.5 miles from my house in Salzburg. That's awesome.
What is it?
She saw a bald eagle today and got good pictures of it.
Oh, nice.
So 2 strands of the smoky quartz available. This is really pretty.
Is it on that dam?
That's what I was saying. There was a lake or a dam or something that there was. I don't know if that was near Salzburg or not.
I think that is. But there's also a reservoir that supposedly has some of that mine water. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
That when it's orange.
Oh.
Because I need some of that.
Yeah, you've been looking for that.
I found some.
Somebody's offering you some, right?
Correct. And Mom's going to pick it up for me on Monday.
Am I?
Well, I think so.
Where am I going?
To the Loyal Hannah Watershed.
Oh.
And then interview Susan.
What? Where are you going to be when this happens?
I don't know.
This is microfaceted smoky quartz that almost like it almost has this has like flash to it. It's wild. Like look at that. Aren't those pretty? And those are 2 millimeters, exactly 2 millimeters. MF23. That's some of the most beautiful smoky quartz I've seen in a long time. We got a good deal on that. Dennis says, I posted one of the pictures on Facebook. Dennis says, we have both the Loyal Hannah Dam and the Conemaugh Dam here. They feed the Kiski River.
Oh.
It seems like bald eagles do like to be around the dams.
One time I was driving over in the Puget Sound and I saw a bald eagle swoop down from the sky and pick up a fish.
Ooh, that's cool.
It was pretty wild. That's a really beautiful part of the country.
Marianne says, I actually love this smoky quartz. I know, I'm not always a smoky quartz fan, but I take that any day.
I love smoky quartz.
And I'm just not, like, it's okay, but normally it's not this pretty.
I
That's
love it. I'm not gonna lie.
MF23, there are 2 strands, still 2 strands available. So if anybody wants it. This looks like moonstone.
I love a lot of things.
Isn't that moonstone?
Um,
Looks like it, right? Not much else that could be,
yeah,
I don't think.
moonstone.
Smoky quartz is underrated, in my opinion, says Susan.
Correct.
Sometimes it's just not, I don't know.
It doesn't get the same fanfare as like amethyst.
Rose quartz and
Rose quartz or amethyst.
yeah. But when it's done well, it looks good. MF24, $10. Moonstone strands, 3 strands available. These are really milky kind of and beautiful.
Yeah, that makes my heart happy.
Look at those. I love how they're kind of milky, like semi-transparent. You can see through kind of in some of them, most of them. Some are much more transparent, but the majority of them have that beautiful, because they're so flashy. Dennis says, oh, my torrential downpour here now. Yeah, we're having some, it seems,
raining.
It's raining lighter now. It was pouring out there and windy.
The wind chimes are still going on.
Yeah. MF24. We're down to one strand of MF23. We still have the MF24 here available. 3 of these available. Let me show you. Like, look how these just look. They look like they go great with like ivory or, you know, like that kind of milky white. Ooh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Maybe it's also the yellow they put on with it.
The thread.
It makes my eyes, but those are really nice. They're not just that plain white. Susan says, you're getting the weather I had last night, lots of steady downpours. Yeah, it's been doing that all day. Andrew's like, no wonder I woke up with a headache. Oahi, or no, that's probably blue lace, right? Or is Oahi blue lace? Blue lace agate.
Those are real pretty.
Real pretty. I wasn't sure if they were Oahi blue opal or blue lace agate.
No, those ones are Oahi blue opal is a little bit more opaque.
Opaque, yeah. So blue lace agate. You know what's in the blue lace agate, right?
Blue Chalcedony.
Blue Chalcedony for this Mercury retrograde time. This is only $10 for the strand, MF25, and this strand is 3.1. Oh, I didn't do the size.
$10?
I know. I didn't do the size of the, sorry everybody, the moonstones before. So MF24, they're 2.7. 2.7, so just about 3 for the MF24, those little milky moonstones.
Do you want to see an idea of necklaces, or do you want that I made using? I think I made this of using microfaceted.
Yes.
All right.
Susan says Mercury retrograde can take a hike, as far as I'm concerned, right?
I know. I can't wait till it's done. To be honest,
Andrew's trying to be so positive about it.
You know, it's not terrible. I mean, there's things in life that are way worse.
Yes.
However, I'm just I just want smooth sailing, you know.
Just to remind everybody, if you are just tuning in, you get 20% off our website, off most items. Andrew's art, my new pottery, and the luster pendants are not in the sale, but everything else should be on sale. Just use coupon code ROADTRIP in the online store to save 20% today.
So this is tangled all to get out, but you see, this is how you can, like, these are real simple, dainty necklaces, but you just intersperse some different beads, you know, some spacer beads, and then, you know, it looks real nice. And people patterns. Can stack them.
This would be great as a bracelet too. You could do these as little bracelets.
Mm-hmm. That's crystal, but you get the idea. It's kind of like the same thing.
Still microfaceted, right? Kind of.
And so, you know, that's a way so that you can use a little bit of the strand and make a lot of necklaces. So mostly it's chain in the back because you can't really see the chain.
So that would technically be 5 different necklaces, right? They're just stuck together.
So you can do that, and guess what? Then you can have all these different ones, and it's you know, you don't use a ton of beads.
Susan says nice color combos, the sort of necklaces that can be dressed up or down.
Yeah.
And imagine those in silver. You can do them in the gold, do them in a copper even, and layer all different kinds.
Yeah, but you only need that many.
Yeah, look at how many stones only you used on each one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14 stones and one necklace.
Yeah, and then you can sell that if you wanted to sell them.
And I think I sold these for like $25.
I was gonna say $24 probably at least.
I can't remember. It's been so long.
And
I
you're
think
buying
it
your
was
strands.
actually more.
You're buying your strands tonight for $10.
I think I sold these for like I'm gonna say somewhere in the 40s. But then I also have these really cute bags that I printed.
Sandra's singing in silver and gold, right?
Yeah.
Patty Tharp has joined us over on Instagram.
Howdy.
Thank you for joining us. And by the way, MF25 has sold out, if I didn't say that already. What are these little greenies?
Beautiful.
They are beautiful, but I don't recognize. They're more opaque, like a green.
This is called serpentine.
Is that serpentine?
Yeah, but some of
Oh.
them they have a couple of peridot on there,
This is,
so they tricked you.
well, and they don't normally. Ooh, those are nice for serpentine, I feel like.
They
Normally, like
tricked you.
I know. Normally, serpentine looks, I don't know. Some of it looks like high-end stuff looks really nice. But look at that. You know, I love this color green.
But you know, sometimes I think people lie because they just if they don't know what it's called and then
You call
it's
it
green, they just
serpentine.
call it serpentine.
Yeah, this is really pretty. These are MF26, only $10. I also lied, everybody. We have 27 lots tonight, apparently. MF26, $10 each. Beautiful. This is nice. Like, this is the kind of serpentine I want to see all the time. It's okay if they throw some peridot in there too.
I found another box of microfaceted.
Did you? He keeps finding it now that he's looking for it. It's coming to him. So this is serpentine, real good quality serpentine, 2 millimeters, 1.9, 2 millimeter strands, 3 strands available, and only $10 each. This is that kind of green color I love. Look at that. A lot of times serpentine to me looks almost waxy like.
Mm-hmm.
And these do not give you that waxy look at all, I don't think.
No.
Okay, I gotta stop looking at it because
Getting bewitched.
I am getting bewitched. MF26. Amy says the I don't know answers are usually jasper, agate, adventurine, jade, or serpentine.
Correct.
Pretty much covers it, right? To see real serpentine that nice, that's odd to me. And then we have some crystal quartz. Crystal quartz. 2 strands available. They came apart. Let me show you this one. MF27. Tiny, tiny. I don't know what are these. 1.8, so just about 2. Quartz, beautifully clear. Microfaceted. MF27. $10 a strand. 2 strands available.
Do you want to go for an even 35?
An even 35. What do y'all think? You want to add another 8 more on tonight?
Might as well, right?
Let's do it. If you can do it fast.
Yeah, I can do that.
Let's do it. Do it fast. I know we're already keeping people up late. It's not really much later than we end up anyway.
No, usually we go on for like 3 hours.
Which is just about the time we're closing in on.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. Susan says, sure, why not? Jermaine says, go for it. People are liking these, right? Okay. Ooh, some beautiful carnelian. What?
Mm-hmm.
What? That's gorgeous. Okay, let me show you. MF28, $12. Beautiful, gorgeous, microfaceted carnelian. 1 strand only available. Great price, $12. Look at the color in that.
Now, these ones are more expensive, but
Andrew pulled from his
Secret.
he found his hideaway secret stash. He hid it away from himself.
I knew where it was, but I moved it to be clean. So there you go. That's what happened.
Right. MF28, one strand of this gorgeous carnelian. Look how bright and shiny that is. And we have a lot of lights here, but it's dark here. And it's still bright and shiny and vibrant. Look at that. Imagine that in the sunlight. Ooh, that'd be nice. It's MF28, one strand available. And remember, if you're shopping in our online store today or this weekend, help us on our road trip. Save 20%. Hopefully that'll entice you to do a little shopping using discount code ROADTRIP. Iolite? Iolite? Took me a while to remember that. My brain short-circuiting tonight. MF29 Iolite. And this Iolite, this is just about a 4mm strand. 4mm strand. This one, these are about, this one's about 11 inches, 11.5 inches, a little bit shorter. But it is a super nice strand of Iolite. It's $20, MF29. Look at that. That's some clear Iolite. You can see right through those, right to the center. MF29, and that is sold already. Sold already. Somebody knew that was a good deal at $20. Check that out. Isn't that just shining in your face? MF29 sold $20. What is this greeny one?
Prasiolite.
Prasiolite.
Green garnet. Or
Green amethyst.
Yeah.
Prasiolite. MF30. $15. Jermaine says gorgeous iolite, right? This is prasiolite or green amethyst. This is, a lot of times prasiolite is a light green. This has some vibrant green color to it. This is some beautiful stuff. MF30, $15 only. Marion says that was jaw-dropping, lovely iolite. Susan says, be still my beating heart. Michelle says, pretty green. Right? Look at that. That is some quality. I can't believe it's $15 only. Prasiolite. Andrew's like, because I'm just giving everybody a good deal.
Yeah, I don't know, right?
So this is MF30.
I'm trying to get to Baltimore, y'all.
One strand of prasiolite.
I wonder how many people say that.
Trying to get to Baltimore.
I like Baltimore.
This is about 3.5, 3.2, 3.3 millimeters, so just about 3.5 millimeters.
I think it's a cool city.
And MF30 has sold. Thank you so much. That is, you got a good deal on that one. That's a good deal. All right, where am I at? 30. Boy, the colors on the table right now. 30. What is 31?
It's called Autumn Tourmaline.
Autumn Tourmaline.
Mm-hmm.
What? Autumn? Have you ever heard of such a thing? Andrew's like, in my stash I have.
Mm-hmm.
Autumn Tourmaline. So you've got the yellow and the browns. Those honey color tourmalines. Autumn Tourmaline strand. This is tiny, 2.1 millimeter. And these are rondelles, faceted rondelles. A little bit of heading toward a slightly green. Back to that honey color. Autumn Tourmaline. Look at that. One strand available, $20 only. If you love tourmaline, these are all those yellows and greens and honey colors in the tourmaline. Very beautiful spring summer mix right there. Even fall, that'd be a great fall one too. The green pulls it a little more into the spring summer for me.
You can call it whatever you want.
Right. Marion says I could add this autumn tourmaline to my favorites list.
Correct. That's on my favorite list.
Ooh. I'm just going to show it to you one more time, everybody, because it hasn't sold yet, and I love it. So I'm just going to show you one more time, just to give you the good glimpse, in case you needed that to push you over the edge. Right. All right. Let me show it to you all together. MF31 Autumn Tourmaline, $20 for the strand. Okay, that was 31. 32. What's this beautiful blue?
That's London Blue Topaz.
Finally, topaz. I've been guessing all night. Different topazes. London Blue Topaz. MF32, $24 a strand, 2 strands available, beautifully clear London Blue Topaz. MF31 has sold. Thank you so much. We're looking at MF32 right now, the London Blue Topaz. Isn't that pretty? You get this size here, 3.5 millimeters, just about. One strand's a little bit bigger than the other. One's 3 millimeters, one's verging on 3.5 in some places. So if you prefer one or the other, you can let us know. But they are stunning, stunningly beautiful London Blue Topaz. Look at that. MF32. 2 strands available. Boy, what's that one, Andrew?
It's easy.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that one. And these are all CZ. I was like, what is that? Susan says, wow, that London Blue Topaz is the big sister to the Neon Apatite.
Yeah,
right. Right.
More, but it's a little bit more.
Okay, so the larger strand of the London Blue has sold. The larger strand has sold. Next up, cubic zirconia. Cubic zirconia strands. MF33, $20. The second of the MF32 has sold, as long as that second person is okay with the smaller strand. They did not say, so I'm assuming they don't mind either one. If that's wrong, let me know. This is MF33 cubic zirconia in this beautiful, vibrant orange color. And these CZs are 2.5 millimeter beads. That's pretty.
I don't remember what it is. Champagne something.
Is that a champagne topaz?
Maybe. Let's keep it.
He says, if I don't know right now, I'm just going to keep hold of it. So this is cubic zirconia. Beautiful strand. CZs. I like how they made them. They're not like all equal. They look like stones. And that's MF33. $20. MF34. Another cubic zirconia. $20 in bright, bright, beautiful yellow. Boy, that yellow is Blindingly bright. Gorgeous color. And $20 for a strand of CZ, that's a dang good price. We used to have the CZ drops in the store, and I think each drop was like $8 or something like that. About 3mm. MF34, only one strand of each. At least Andrew's only letting go of one strand of each.
That's it.
He's like, that's it. Michelle says, wow, for CZ, right? It's a dang good price for the strand. And CZ gives you that beautiful shine, that flash, that cut, and the wild, beautiful colors too. Really like that. MF34, $20. And MF34 has sold. Thank you so much. Next up, MF35, another cubic zirconia strand. If you like the wild colors that you can't always get in gemstones, you're going to love these. Ooh, this one untied itself. Let me tie this back up before I lose anything. If you like purple, it's coming up, everybody. Cubic zirconia in purple. Sorry, the strand just, oh. What are you doing? Okay, well, I'm going to show it to you, and then we'll fix it later. It's tied up enough they're not coming off the end, at least. Cubic zirconia in purple. MF35. Look at that. Shows us if you're a ring maker, you can make a lot off of those CZs. Maybe. Set those. I don't know, because they're beads. But they are beautiful beads. And you can really see the cut, the facets in those. That beautiful purple color. Marion says, such nice CZs, right? This is MF35. And take a look at those. And just to give you size-wise, I think these are 3 is, yep, 3. 3. Okay. So someone just said the MF32 prefer the larger strand, but that already sold. So it would either be the smaller strand or none. Let us know if you just sent me that email. This larger strand already sold out before you. So let me know if you're okay with the smaller one or if you'd prefer not. And then I'll let everybody know if it's available or not. Okay, we'll fix that later. MF35. MF36. These look like sapphires.
Those are sapphires.
And that's a sapphire price. That's actually a really good price for
hoarded those.
For this strand. Holy moly.
For years I hoarded those.
Sapphires. These are coming in at,
if you notice the price change, that's because this is from my personal stash.
yeah, we're out of the $10 ones we were showing you earlier. Andrew opened up his personal stash, so y'all wanted to keep going. These are 4.5mm sapphires, 4.5mm microfaceted sapphires. Okay, so they are okay with that London blue topaz, so we're sold out on that. MF36. Beautiful, beautiful sapphires. Look at those little chunky monkeys, microfaceted. Look at the quality. Look how beautiful those are. Now, this is a $60 strand, everybody. Don't Don't get confused. It's a $60 strand, but really, this is a really good deal. Look how big each sapphire is. Like this strand could probably easily be double that price. Those are chunky little sapphires. Imagine putting those like Andrew did, but with like sterling silver spacers, and just use like 14 of them and make those necklaces like Andrew was showing. So that's like 3, 6, 7, 4. So you're using that much of the strand with some sterling silver spacers and sterling silver wire, or some gold spacers and gold wire. And you could sell those for good money. Little stacker ones, little bracelets. MF 36, $60 for the strand. You should be able to easily make little necklaces for that. Make your money back, if that's what you do. If not, you can hoard it like Andrew has hoarded it, and use it however you want. MF36 and MF36 has sold. Thank you so much. I had a feeling that was going to sell. Jermaine says, Andrew, you must really want to stay over in Baltimore.
I do.
She knows that was worth a lot more than that one, right? Marianne says, worth every penny. What is this? A spinel? Boy, that's an old tag. I know that tag.
I marked it down for you.
He certainly did. So next up is spinel. This is an old tag. I'm not saying where it came from, but we know that tag. And that was before we started our store. This was $54. $54. This is $40. He marked it down to. So back in the early 2000s, this was $54, and now for you it's $40. And it's a one strand available at $40 of all different, except black, all different spinel. Look at these lovely shades of lavender and pink and some honey. There's some blues. Take a look. Gorgeous. Boy, I'm sorry to see this one go. I didn't even know we had it, and I'm sorry to see it go. I mean, it hasn't gone yet, but I can't imagine this won't. It goes on and on and on. Look at these lavender colors. And these are 2.3 millimeter. So just about 2.5, 2.3, 2.4. So we're verging on 2.5 millimeter micro-faceted, mixed, assorted spinel. Approximately 2 by 1. There it says on there, 2 by 1 millimeter. MF37. I'm going to take you through that strand one more time, and then we'll move on. But whoo, look, even there's like kind of orangey, dusky oranges in there. Sandra's rolling on the floor laughing. Don't know what part that was about, but I'm glad we're funny. I'm glad we're amusing. Better that than dull, right? Keep them laughing. All right, so there's that spinel. One strand. You're going to see that like that ever again for $40? I doubt it. MF37, and that one has just sold. Boy, the emails are coming in for that one now. It's sold multiple times over. First come, first serve on that one. Next up, MF38. This is a shorty strand. This is hematite faceted rondelle at 4 millimeters. It's only $16. Look at that hematite. You like hematite? Didn't somebody say their favorite was hematite? Oh, Sandra says that Andrew wants to stay in Baltimore.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
It'd be a lot easier if we stay the night. Michelle says, oh, not fair. Right? Look at that hematite. Isn't that pretty? I like how hematite reflects the colors around it. Susan says hematite is really great, right? I like how it reflects any color you put around it with that kind of dark reflection. Jermaine says, Andrew, my heart is breaking for you. It must be so hard to let go of these gems.
It is. There are certain ones that I kind of, but you know, it's for a good cause.
Right? Boy, the things we've let go over the years.
But I think it's good though.
Yeah.
You know, I'm happy to do it.
MF 38, $16. That one is still available. Did we decide what this one was?
It's a color change garnet.
Color change garnet. Holy moly. What even is that?
It's something that you're never going to see ever again.
Color change garnet. MF 39, $40. And it does. Look, there's some green, and then it changes to that honey color. Look at that. Certain lights, it's green. And then it changes to that beautiful honey color. This is MF 39, $40. Color change garnet. Are y'all seeing that on your end? How sometimes it's green, and then sometimes it's not green anymore. It's yellow or honey, ambery color. This is MF 39, $40. I'm not even at the end of the strand. Let me get the, it's 4.5 millimeters. 4.5 millimeter microfaceted color change garnet. And there's the end of the strand. Look at that one right there at the very end. Very green, but yet yellow. MF 39, $40 only. Mary says, okay, now add this garnet to my favorites list. That is a nice strand. I think Andrew will be happy to keep this one if it doesn't sell. But I have a feeling it hasn't sold yet. We'll see. MF 39.
Okay, don't push it too hard.
He's like, all right, stop. And this one, is this a quartz?
It's quartz.
Quartz little rondelles. All right. Beautiful little quartz strand coming up. And the last strand of the evening, MF 40. Boy, Andrew made that a little extra tonight, huh? Got extra. And these are not faceted necessarily, but they're these beautiful little saucer-y rondelles. And this really beautiful clear quartz from Andrew's personal stash. MF 40, only $12. Aren't those nice? And let me give you a size on those. Those are approximately just about 4 millimeter. 4 millimeters. Beautiful quartz little saucers. There they are. MF 40, $12. And that, folks, is the end of the show. So thank you so much for joining in. Let me flip the camera around real quick. Raise it up, up, up. Okay, there we go. Hello, everybody. Hello again. So lots going on. we're possibly going to Baltimore. Well, we're probably going to Baltimore, whether we stay over or not. We made some sales tonight, so hopefully you've helped us do that. And we are also doing a 20% sale online. Wait, where am I? There I am. Am I pointing the right way? My screen's flipped around. I don't ever know. So road trip discount code on the online store will save you 20%. 20% off of most items in the online store. Not everything, but most items. My pottery, the new luster pendants, and Andrew's artwork is not available on the sale, but I think everything else is, including the Allegory Gallery Fine Pewter collection. Most of all the sterling silver pendants, even the artisan made items that are in the online store, the check glass, the vintage stuff, the sari silk, the stitch silk, all that good, the stringy materials, all available for the 20% off. Michelle says, is the hematite still available? That was $38 so far. Yes, it is. So far it is. That's MF38 at $16. So we hope you enjoyed the show tonight. And hopefully we'll be maybe doing a quick live with you all from Baltimore tomorrow. We'll see how it goes.
That'd be nice.
Right? I think so. Take you around, show you Andrew's art and much more there at the show. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. And hopefully we'll see you live at some point tomorrow. All right, everybody. Have a great evening. Bye now.
See ya.